The Gladiator Who Refused to Kill, a story of true power, inner strength, and self-mastery.
The roar of the crowd was distant, muffled by stone and shadow. In the bowels of the Colosseum, where sweat and blood soaked the earth, a man knelt quietly. He wasn't praying. He was listening, to his breath, to his heartbeat, to something deeper. His name had been forgotten. The crowd called him Scaeva, the left-handed one, a nickname from battles past. Once a legionnaire, now a gladiator. Once a free man, now a slave. But as he drew a circle in the dust with a calloused finger, he smiled faintly. "They can take the body," he murmured to himself, "but not the will." The gate creaked open. Light spilled in. Time to meet the crowd. The sun was blinding, the sand white and waiting. The cheers thundered now, all eyes on him and the towering figure across the arena. His opponent was everything Rome admired. Tall, brutal, armored in bronze. The crowd had seen him kill with one blow. But Scaeva wasn't thinking about the crowd. He wasn't even thinking about survival. He was thinking about discipline, about dignity. The trumpet sounded. His opponent charged. Scaeva did not flinch. He stepped aside, just enough. The sword missed by inches. Again and again, he moved like water, not with anger, but with reason. A storm may rage, he thought, but I remain the captain of my soul. The fight dragged on. Dust clung to sweat. Blood ran down his ribs, where a glancing blow had found flesh. He could hear the crowd shifting, some bored, others angry. They wanted blood. They always did. Then came the moment. His opponent, overconfident, lunged. Scaeva countered, fluid as thought, and in an instant, the man was on his knees, weaponless, the tip of Scaeva's blade pressed to his throat. A hush fell over the arena. All it would take was a push, a flick of the wrist, and the crowd would erupt in glory. Scaeva met the man's eyes. Not fear, only surprise. Scaeva lowered his sword. Gasps, boos, confusion. The emperor himself leaned forward, gesturing sharply to finish it. But Scaeva stood still. "I have already won," he said quietly. "Not by killing, but by choosing not to." He tossed his blade to the sand. Two guards rushed toward him. He raised no hand in defense. The crowd, unable to understand, screamed for blood. But Scaeva only smiled. He had tasted something they never would, not victory over a man, but over himself. And that, he knew, was the only victory that mattered. In Stoicism, the true battlefield is within. The only thing we ever fully control is our own mind and choices. Real strength lies in mastering the self. Scaeva, though a slave, became free in the deepest sense. He did not allow fear, anger, or bloodlust to rule him. His choice not to kill, even under pressure, was his ultimate act of strength. In life, you will face conflict, not with swords, but with words, injustice, or temptation. The Stoic teaches, pause, reflect, choose the higher path. Ask, what part of this is truly under my control? The crowd saw mercy as weakness, but mercy, chosen freely, is the greatest proof of inner power. Scaeva didn't defeat a man. He defeated impulse, and that's far harder. When you feel provoked by a boss, a stranger, a betrayal, remember, you are not a puppet to emotion. You are not what happens to you. You are what you choose to become. No man is free who is not master of himself. Epictetus.